moving. Good evening. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the commencement exercises for the Rutherford High School class of 2025. At this time, I would like to call up the Vice President of the senior class, Ms. Tida Bissick, for the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag is located in the southeast end of the field. Following the pledge, please remain standing for the national anthem sung by our senior members of our concert choir.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise, and gentlemen, would you please remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red gleam, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, home of the brave?
A lot of work goes into being a class advisor over the last 4 years. I would like to give the senior class advisors a huge round of applause, Ms. Sue Smith and Ms. Sarah Sadowski. Stand up. I would now like to introduce the president of the senior class, Mr. Andrew Muller.
Mr. Hurley, Mr. Frazier, Board of Education members, Mr. Morano, Mr. DeBerry, parents, teachers, honored guests, but most importantly, the class of 2025. Over a decade ago, we walked into Rutherford schools holding colored pencils, a backpack the same size as us, and our parents constantly having to remind us who our teacher was. 12 years later, we're wearing a baggy cap and gown, about to receive our high school diploma, and ready to figure out what life has in store for us. It's difficult to believe, class of 2025, that we are here at our commencement exercises. Commencement means to start anew. However, before we can start anew, we must finish what we have started. So together, let's finish. We have one more assignment in high school. This is a final essay question. Don't worry, it's not going to be graded. Here's the final question, but it just might be the most important question in our lives yet. What are the two most powerful words in the English language? Let's brainstorm. What are the two most powerful words? Anyone? It's two words that we hear as humans every single day. Nothing? For those of you who need a few hints, here are your clues. Think about the people who guided you on this journey. Your teachers, your coaches, your mentors, your friends, perhaps your class president. Come on. The two most powerful words in the English language are thank you. Just that two-word, two-syllable statement has more meaning than any of us will ever know. It has power. It has feeling. It shows maturity. Before you leave this field tonight, I ask that you complete this final assignment. Say thank you to someone who has meant something special to you throughout your time here in Rutherford schools. Whether they're sitting in the crowd, waiting at home, or just a few seats away from you on that very field. Let them know how important they are to you. Thank them with a warm hug, a firm handshake, a heartfelt note, a gentle kiss on the cheek, a friendly fist bump, or even just a moment of genuine gratitude. They have helped you get here, and because they helped you get here, you can now go anywhere. I'll start. As the president of the class of 2025, I say to you, thank you. Thank you for your support, your friendship, your talent, and your shared success. As we are soon set to receive our diplomas and caps soon to be thrown, let us officially begin anew.
Awesome job, Andrew. We as a district value the support that we receive from the Board of Education, and I truly thank them for that. At this time, I would like to welcome two board members. This is an extra special and personal event for them both, Ms. Christina Cole and Mr. Dennis Mazzone.
I promise we'll be brief. Good evening, graduates, Superintendent Hurley, Dr. Olati, fellow board members, administrators, teachers, staff, family, and friends. I'm Dennis Mazzone, the Vice President for the Rutherford Board of Education, and I'm a proud dad of three. Graduating senior Jack, rising sophomore Phoebe, and Max, a graduate of RHS class of 2023.
And I'm Christina Cole, trustee of the Rutherford Board of Education, proud RHS alumna, class of 94, and mom of my graduate Caden and rising junior Cameron. It is an honor to stand before you tonight to celebrate the class of 2025, a class that is not only the largest in U.S. history, but also one of the most resilient and determined we've ever known. You've grown up in Rutherford, the borough of trees, a small town that gave you deep roots that steadied you through challenges, taught you to lead with kindness, and helped you push past obstacles.
But you didn't grow these roots alone. They were nurtured by your parents and grandparents who supported you and helped guide you when the world felt unsteady.
By the teachers and coaches who saw your potential and staff who cheered you on, often behind the scenes. Tonight, pause and thank them, because while this is your moment, you've never walked this path alone.
So graduates, whatever path you choose next, remember this place, this community, and these roots that run deeper than doubt.
You're ready for what comes next, not because you have every answer, but because you know how to keep growing. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you, we love you, and we can't wait to see where your roots take you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now for a special part of the ceremony, Ms. Jackie Gagliardo, our Director of Guidance, will recognize the students who are being presented with Board of Education awards.
Thank you, Mr. Morano. Good evening. The Board of Education Scholastic Award is presented to students who meet the criteria of a 3.7 or higher weighted grade point average for an academic year, while also not receiving a final grade lower than a B-. The Bronze Award is presented to students who achieve a 3.7 or higher grade point average for the academic year. Students, please stand when your name is called. We ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. Okay. Bronze awardees: Zaneb Ben Musa, Jorge Gomez Garza, Tyler Gorman, Ryan Hayes, Ariana Mendez, Samantha Sanabria, and Kendranique Woodside. Let's give them a round of applause. You may now be seated. On to the Silver Award. The Silver Award is presented to students who achieve a 3.7 or higher grade point average for 2 academic years. Students, please stand when your name is called. Lilia Abdulazim, Kush Bogani, Arena Boone-Prasert, Catrice Castillion, Grace Farnham, Andrew Lull, Laksha Mangukia, Julia Minervini, Samantha Munera, Noah Pasantes, Zachary Thompson, Fabrizio Tullio, Savannah Villalta, Param Varani, Madison Williams. Please give them a round of applause. You may now be seated. The Gold Award is presented to students who achieve a 3.7 grade point average or higher for 3 academic years. Students, please stand when your name is called. Maya Gosiak, Richa Kothia, Sophia Moran, Amira Najjar, Man Pandya, Marley Santana, Blake Smith, and Ella Walsh. Please give them a round of applause. And finally, seniors who have received a Board of Ed award all 4 years in high school have received their plaques. Please stand when your name is called. Aiden Barone, Krista Bellinger, Ava Bergman, Tida Bissick, Poppy Bimson, Morgan Bolliger, Daniela Bordoli, Spencer Budanich, Alexis Capello, Zadie Castellanos, Samuel Cha, Nathaniel Chi, Rithika Chulani, Thomas Sinkyu, Caden Cole, Anna Concepcion, John Eustace, Juliana Galiotto, Mia Garcia, Tristan Greeley, Felice Hannett, Gianna Herninko, Sahana Jayakanthan, Alexander Jimenez, Calvin Jordan, Molly Carroll, Grayson Crocus, Sophia Lanchipa, Madison Lewis, Ailery McGregor, Sophia Mendez, Haley Moran, Brian Mulligan, Andres Newman, Angelina Neira, Kaya Noguchi, Ian Oliveira, Lucy Olivo, Cassidy Ovarsi, Palak Parowit, Nicholas Scaglione, Wesley Schlimmer, Andrew Silva, Pranav Shrithar, Ava Stadler, Margaret Terso, Rachel Vidal, Nasa Vinit, Paula Walczek, Fiona Waller, Gianna Yanero, Bharat Yajit, Beryl Yajit, Jaden Yu, and last but not least, Mia Zicanella. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you.
It is with great pride that I would like to announce two very special awards. First, the salutatorian for the class of 2025 with a grade point average of 4.714, attending Brown University, Andres Newman. And now, the valedictorian for the class of 2025 with a grade point average of 4.719, attending Stevens Institute of Technology Honors College, Wesley Schlimmer.
Good evening. Mr. Hurley, Board of Education members, Mr. Morano, Mr. DeBerry, faculty, classmates, family, and the people who are roped into coming with them. It's an honor to stand here tonight, not just as a graduate, but as someone who shared this journey with all of you. Whether we've known each other since kindergarten or just passed each other in the hallway, we've all been part of something bigger than ourselves. And now, as we gather to celebrate the end of this stage in our lives, it's worth looking back, just for a moment, on the path that brought us here. Over the past 4 years, we've been tasked to read countless novels. Some we read, and some, well, we didn't read. You all remember that one Shakespeare play, right? Yeah, neither do I. But each novel or play we're tasked to look at, we were always able to look back on the page before. Now, I'd like you all to imagine reading a book where you couldn't turn back a single page. What would you do? You'd read slower, you'd read deeper, you'd pay attention. That book is life, and we're all authors. Today, we begin a new chapter. A chapter with plot twists, with new characters, and new stories. Definitely one with fewer bathroom passes. But each of us has a unique backstory, a story that has given us character development, provided us with a lens to look at life differently, or perhaps led us to the closing of a chapter. And while we joke about wanting to leave high school, deep down, I think many of us will miss the routine, the familiarity, the same hallway corners, the teachers who knew when we were having a rough day, the moments where everything just made sense, even for a second. That stability, as simple as it seemed, got us through a lot more than we probably realized. Some of these chapters, however, truly were chaotic, like weeks where it felt like every teacher was coordinating to give a test on the same day. I'm still convinced there's a group chat involved. Of course, we didn't write these stories alone. We all have a cast of characters that made our journey possible. To my friends who made these years unforgettable, thank you. To my teachers, like Miss D'Elia with her jokes, even when they were at my expense, and Mr. Stracco, who prepared me to stand up here today, thank you. And most of all, to my family who never stopped pushing me to be better, thank you. This new chapter in our lives will come with many challenges. Many of us will go our separate ways. But as we venture forth into our new lives, remember, it's the journey that matters. Enjoy the new experiences. They will become the plot that defines you. Tonight, let's start our new story together. Let's make it a page-turner where the reader needs to read slower and deeper. Let's make the reader pay attention. Let's make life pay attention. The future pages of our lives are blank, waiting for us to write our story. But don't let yesterday's ink ruin today's paper. Today's our day and the beginning of a new novel. So let's make it worth reading. Thank you all for being part of my story.
You got it. I am extremely proud of all the graduates tonight. However, I'd like to thank and recognize a special group of people. I would like to thank all the students' parents, family members, teachers, administrators, supervisors for their support over the years in the Rutherford school system. To Mr. David Frazier, our graduation coordinator, the class of 2025 and I appreciate all your hard work in making this evening so special. Wherever he is. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. Mr. Hurley, I stand here tonight, and with pleasure, I report that the members of the class of 2025 here assembled have met the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of New Jersey and the Rutherford Board of Education. It is a privilege for me to present the class of 2025 to the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Jack Hurley.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Members of the Board of Education and administrators and faculty and staff and parents and the class of 2025. Tonight, we're here to honor an extraordinary graduating class as you are ready now to step into a future that's filled with promise and challenges. You have heard the familiar words that the future is yours, anything is possible, you could open any door you want. And while those words are true, they don't tell the whole story. Success and fulfillment aren't handed out. They're earned through resilience, courage, and the strength to rise after setbacks. Life will test you. It will plans may fail. They may throw disappointments your way, but your character will carry you through. The good news is you're already prepared for that. Throughout your years of education, you've weathered a lot of uncertainty, overcome obstacles. You've shown grit, heart, and creativity. I hope you've learned that you don't need to have all the answers. What you need is the courage to take the next right step. As the poet Maya Angelou said, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by any of them. Let those words guide you, class of 2025, because your strength lies not in never falling, but always in rising. So move forward, work hard, stay curious, be kind. As your president said, remember to say thank you, and build a life that reflects your truest self. The world needs you, and we're waiting to see the great things you'll accomplish. So, Mr. Morano, and all here assembled, under the authority granted to me by the state of New Jersey and the Rutherford Board of Education, I accept the class of 2025 that you have presented to me and certify them as graduates of Rutherford High School. Congratulations, and thank you.
At this time, I invite Dr. Sergio Alati to come forward for the awarding of diplomas. I invite Ms. Smith to the microphone to announce our graduation presenters. Please refrain from applause until all students' names have been called. This will ensure that parents can hear their child's name announced.
Good evening. The class of 2025 will have their names announced by the senior class officers. President, Andrew Moeller. Vice President, Tida Bisick. Secretary, Gianna Hernenko. And Treasurer, Kaya Noguchi.
Joanna Abraham. Mia Lily Acosta. Megan Ahern. Ava Albanese. Jacob Gabriel Almonte. Ava Violet Amatucci. Denart Bali Damai. Aiden Michael Barone. Krista Bellinger. Jose Beltran Alarcon. Zainab Ben Musa. David Benninghoff. Ava Bergman. Tida Bisick. Poppy Bimson. Kush Bogani. Morgan Bolliger. Arena Boone Presert. Daniela Bordoli. Spencer Budnich. Devin Joseph Burgos. William Bush. Denise A. Cadena Lamota. Aiden Cahill. Nabil Cantelmi. Alexis Capello. Manuel Carino. Drew Carney. Lauren Carr. Zadie Castellanos. Catrice Castilian. Sebastian Castro Bonilla. Raymond Cha. Samuel Cha. Nathaniel Chi. Mateo Chauvin Dalton. Rithika Chulani. Thomas Sinkyu. Caden Cole. Tyler Collins. Andy Concepcion. Lila Corniculo. Maximo Correa. Christian Cortinas. Antonio DiCarlo Pitanga. Talia DeGenero. Kate Dillon.
Salma El-Sherbini. Emily Espinal. John Eustace. Callie Fantis. Grace Farnham. Gregory Farnham. Marcello Fernandez. Ava Michelle Floriani. Jay Galiotto. Gianna Galvez. Mia Garcia. Dante Janolis. Michael Gemelli. Christopher Joya. Dylan Gleason. Jorge Gomez Garza. Aaliyah Gonzalez. Tyler Gorman. Maya Gostiak. Tristan Greeley. Naomi Griffith, Jonathan Guerrero, Justin Guerrero, Aiden Haas, Felice Hannett, Ryan Hayes, Gianna Herninko, Henry Hugh, Kyle Hunt, Sahana Jayakantan, Alex Jimenez, Calvin Jordan, Molly Carroll, Kuya Khan, Sam Kim, Richa Kotia, Grayson Crocus, Sophia Lanchipa, Gabriel Lavano, Madison Lewis, Jaden Lopez, Nick Laura,
We did it!
Andrew Lull, Bradley Luna, Ryan Macri, Laksh Mangukia, Raj Mangukia,
Alejandro Martinez, Jack Mazzone, Larry McGregor, Garang Mehta, Kia Mehta, Ariana Mendez, Sofia Mendez, Carolus Messia, Victoria Misek, Catherine Miguel Restiro, Julia Minervini, Alejandro Miranda, Andrew Moeller, Isabella Montana, Ryan Moon, Haley Moran, Sophia Moran, Luis Morella, Jennifer Moreno Flores, Brian Mulligan, Samantha Manera, Melina Murek, Mufassal Najib, Amira Najjar, Ojala Nuaz. Andres Newman. Angelina Nera. Kaya Noguchi. Ian Oliveira. Lucy Olivo. Gavin Ovalle. Cassidy Ovarsi. Man Pandya. Shrey Parikh. Catherine Patty. Aiden Paul. Noah Pazantes. Will Pazantes. Palak Purohit. Joseph Puso. James Quayle. Brandon Raymack. Matthew Ramus. Angelica Rodriguez Del Busto. Gabriel Rodriguez. David Rojas. Michaela Rossi.
Joby Ruiz. Delilah Salazar. Samantha Sanabria. Marley Santana. Adriana Santamena. Nicholas Scaglione. Wesley Schlimmer. Juliana Schmidt. Parshiva Shah. Nicolette Shear. Andrew Silva. Blake Smith. Jaden Smith. Emma Alejandra Solano Torres. Gabriella Sperling. Pranav Sridhar. Ava Stadler. Jack Stestellis. Evan Statiel. Yehor Stetsenko. Elena Struble. Oliver Tapia. Ariel Tepox Carino. Zachary Thompson. Abby Tobin. Jake Torrey. Fabrizio Tullio. Margaret Terso. Olivia Veloz. Sana Venson. Kareem Verderbeer. Rachel Vidal. Savannah Vialta. Nesa Vinit. Rahil Vias. Paula Walczyk. Fiona Waller. Ella Walsh. Soshif White. Madison Williams. Rafal Wallish. Kendronique Woodside. Gianna Yanero. Barat Yijit. Baril Yijit. Jaden Yu. Mia Ziccanella.
Seniors, we have one last order of business. Please take hold of your tassel with your left hand, and on the count of three, we will move the tassel from right to left. 1, 2, 3. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you. Have a great evening.